Wally. Jeff Fisher's back with us. Let's move to the Cowboys, who still have yet to sign Dak Prescott to a big new contract, but apparently it's not for lack of trying. According to former NFL executive Mike Lombardi, Dak actually rejected an offer from the Cowboys worth around $30 million per year, which would have put him in the top 6 highest-paid quarterbacks in the league. Jeff, I've been arguing with Marcellus here for months.
So go to coach first. I mean, come on.
My contention is that if Dak keeps this up, it's going to hurt locker room chemistry. If he wants too much money, the guys in that locker room, if it costs them Ezekiel Elliott or Amari Cooper or Byron Jones on the other side, this could disrupt locker room chemistry if Dak wants too much money.
Yeah, but what's Dak saying? Either we get the deal done or I'm just going to play the year out? Is that what he's saying, right? He's going to play out the year. So I mean, I don't think it's going to create – these things don't create problems in locker rooms and things like that. I don't think we need to get caught up in the he said, she said stuff in the negotiations. Cowboys will get their thing done. Okay, the Cowboys have some work to do as far as negotiations are concerned with Dak and with the receiver. And now you got the running back out. And oh, by the way, there's a couple good defensive players that are coming up next year. So they've got to get this thing done. So I think we need to caution, remind ourselves not to get caught up in this negotiation through the media thing, because these are rumors, first off. And all it's going to take is another $1 million to put him. If he's top 6, he wants to get in the top 5. It just takes another $1 million. He's top 5, deal's done.
Yeah, I'm going to harp on the word range when I hear Michael Lombardi say this will be nuts. Range. Yeah. Okay, so look, we all were taught in math when you're generalizing, round up. So range could be 26 on up. Or it could be where at the top is Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady. Those are 35 on down. Now, we got to get specific because we're not going to generalize if I'm Dak Prescott. I want to stay specific, and the devil is in the details. Wait a minute. You trying to tell me that I could be somewhere between Matthew Stafford at $27 million, Jimmy G, Kirk Cousins at $28 million, in the range, Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz? Okay, we already went through our Carson Wentz, Dak Prescott 3-year career numbers, and Dak is smoking Carson Wentz in most categories. Now, so Dak and his agent are sitting there like, I'm better than him with actual numbers, but then the numbers you're giving me in the range are not better than him specifically. I got a problem with that. I'm going to sit at this table until you talk specifically about how I am better in contract than the Carson Wentz at $32 million. This range could be too wide for Dak Prescott.
And Jeff, now he's gotten to where I think there's a potential problem. This is what I believe. It's tough for you to say it. But if Dak Prescott walks into that Cowboys locker room making $32 million a year, there are going to be some guys in that locker room like, are you kidding me? And now I can't pay X, Y, and Z, Byron Jones, these guys?
Well, that's the issue, if they can't go ahead and get these other things done. But that's the business. That's the business every year in every building. You can't keep everybody. You're going to lose people. People are going to pay for somebody that you like but you couldn't sign. So that's the business. I just don't see that happening in the locker room. I think the guys, they respect him. He's a cowboy. I think people see him as a cowboy for life. I think his teammates go, yeah, pay the dude, and let's go win some games.
Yeah, and he's won a lot of games. Plus, we all know the hierarchy. Like, when you're a quarterback, we know what's coming with it. Like, the love, the fame, the glory, and the dough. I don't think...
Who else would give Dak $30 million?
On the free agent market?
On the free agent market. Who would give Dak $30 million?
Some flameouts must occur with some franchise quarterbacks, but look, we saw a situation where Case Keenum was thought of very highly. In 1 year, gone.
He can get 30.
And it wasn't the salary cap that is going to now go up $20 million since Case Keenum was signed. So it's the inflation of the position, inflation of the game. I don't think I would have a problem with it.
He's a short Blake Bortles. No one. He's better than Blake Bortles. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying that. All right, coming up, we'll give you our latest approval ratings for Antonio Brown, and Uncle Jimmy will tell us what he thinks of AB.